is an athletic trainer and what do they do?
If you've ever watched high school sports, chances are you've seen them before. They're the ones running out from the sidelines or dugout or bench to help an injured or shaken up athlete. They are certified athletic trainers, and they play a big role in a team's success both on and off the field. From game day preparation to off-season conditioning, they've become as much a part of high school sports teams as the coaches. And as athletic trainer Jennifer Weisick of Knoch High School can tell you, her job involves quite a bit more than bandages and ice packs.
Sports at a higher level, our job is multifaceted.
Here in Pennsylvania, certified athletic trainers are considered licensed healthcare professionals. They must be able to identify and provide initial treatment for everything from minor injuries like sprains and bruises to major injuries like concussions and broken bones.
Athletic trainers are healthcare professionals who collaborate with physicians. The services provided by ATs comprise of prevention, emergency care, clinical diagnosis, therapeutic intervention, and rehabilitation of injuries and medical conditions. What is an athletic trainer's role in a high school setting? And what importance do they play?
Of 2009, my middle son Tommy was going for a ground ball playing lacrosse in his final high school game, and he collided with another player and he went down on the field, and it didn't look like a significant hit. It was just a collision, so it didn't look like it was anything bad. The first person to Tommy was his best friend and a teammate. Tommy was complaining that his neck hurt, his head hurt, and his best friend Matt encouraged him to stay down until the athletic trainer got there. Fortunately, we have a certified athletic trainer at the high school, and she did an evaluation, and based on her evaluation, she decided to call 911 to stabilize his head and neck and call 911, which saved his life. Numerous people came on the scene, didn't think it was bad, really thought that probably Tommy could get up. Fortunately, the athletic trainer stood her ground and insisted that he stay down. So we got to the hospital, and Tommy had suffered a C1 fracture, which is the very first vertebrae underneath your skull, and that had burst apart. And not only had he suffered a neck fracture, but his vertebral artery had been dissected, so he had a clot forming. Tommy would not be with us if there had not been an athletic trainer.
Steve and Cheryl Turner were told their son broke his neck in 2 places while making a tackle during practice at Jesuit High. That was last year.
1, 2, 3.
And this is now.
Let me get 3.
Where 17-year-old Derek is back on the field, able to talk about his brush with disaster.
My left side of my body was tingling and numb, and I couldn't really move. And, just from what my friends told me, they say like my eyes rolled back in my head and stuff. And
the difference between playing his senior year and sitting out in a wheelchair may be this man, Chris Smith, who was the first responder to Derek's accident. Smith is a certified athletic trainer, licensed by the state. Coaches, players, and parents are grateful that he is a full-time employee of Jesuit High.
You know, I think early on you have some appreciation for it. After something like this happens, you have a great appreciation for someone like Chris.
How does athletic training fit into the high school academic setting?
Hi, I'm Kristen McKay, and I'm an athletic trainer at one of the Colorado area high schools. To bring up how athletic trainers relate to the Colorado academic settings, I just want to bring up the fact of PE. Physical education in high school now includes a big component of athletic training. Many classes are actually in the schools are athletic training classes. And this is due to Standard 4 from the Colorado Academic Standards. This includes prevention and risk management. The concepts and skills students must master include understanding the risk and safety factors that affect physical activity, and that includes personal safety knowledge and skills to prevent and treat intentional and unintentional injuries, and also demonstrating a knowledge of safety and emergency response procedures. These are all things that are taught in an athletic training class, and that would be beneficial to the students
I started teaching a freshman science class and enjoyed it, and realized that I enjoy what I do, immensely. If I could bring that passion into the classroom, maybe I could hit a few minds and help them find, if not sports medicine, athletic training, maybe another career in healthcare that would help them move on in their life. We're hardcore medical science. In the class, we use medical terminology from day one. It's not your shoulder blade, it's the scapula. It's not towards the center of your body, it's midline or medial. We use terms that are appropriate, and we make sure that they're learning healthcare. We are healthcare providers, and I want that knowledge to be, empowered into my students.
I think first the safety.